What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to Battleshock Wargaming Studio. In today's video, we're going to be playing Age of Sigmar. Michael, why don't you tell us what we're doing today?
So today we're bringing the Fyreslayers again in a new configuration, and we're going to be bringing them against my Cities of Sigmar list, but this time as Hammerhal.
Beautiful. I'm going to be Vostarg Lodge, all about the Volkite berserkers. They get a little bit killier. I've got lots of bodies on the board to hold objectives, and I have this brand new Runfather on Magmadroth. Hopefully he'll get to do something before he dies. Before we get started, big shout out to baronadice.com for supplying all of our beautiful dice that we use in our games. If you're interested in what they have to offer, hit that link down below and there's a promo code there for you.
All right guys, without any further ado, let's get into the lists.
All right, everybody, here's my Fyreslayers army. It is going to be Vostarg Lodge, so my Volkite berserkers are +1 to hit and wound when they charge. I'm going to be using Urgold runes to enhance my army throughout the course of the game. Up first is my general. This is going to be a Runfather on Magmadroth. He is going to have the command ability Blood of the Berserker, so he can fight twice, once per battle. He is going to have Master Rune of Unbreakable Resolve, so he has a 3-up ward once per battle. And then he is going to have Stone Coal Heart Ancient, which reduces the damage he takes with melee weapons by 1. Up next, I've got a Rune Sun, who is going to have a Hearthguard retinue, and I have a Flamekeeper who's going to be buffing other units once models have been dying around him. Here's my battle line. I've got 2 units of 10 Volkite Berserkers with Sling Shield and War Picks. These have a slightly better save than the ones with the axes. Speaking of, I've got 3 units of 10 Volkite Berserkers with axes. They get extra attacks when they charge. They can also pile in and fight once per battle when they die. Up next, we've got some Hearthguard with broad axes. These are going to be hanging out with the Rune Sun as his retinue. They have a 4-up ward if they're wholly within 9 of a hero, and they have damage to weapons. Then I have some Hearthguard Berserkers with the Flame Strike pole axes. They also have a 4-up ward wholly within 9 of a hero, and they do mortal wounds to hit. And I'm going to be running some beautiful Fyreslayers dice today. All right, so there you have it. There is my Fyreslayers army. Let's take a look at Michael's army.
All right guys, let's take a look at my Cities of Sigmar army today. I'm going to be taking the subfaction Hammerhal, which is going to give me an ability called Banners Held High, which gives me extra command points for some banner units. I'm going to be having the command ability Righteous Purpose, which gives me a double fight. My general today is going to be Carl. He's going to have the command trait Blood of the 12 for some reroll wound rolls of 1, and then he's going to have the artifact of power Armor of Malice, +1 to save rolls per attacks that target him. Then I have a Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum. He has the Arcane Tome, and then he's going to know the spell Twin-Tailed Comet, which is a damage spell. For a Coalition unit, I have the Celestant Prime. This guy is really bashy. He gets extra attacks for when he stays in reserve, and then he can come down out of Deep Strike and smash something up. Then I have a Battle Mage of Gur. Since he's a Battle Mage of Gur and we're in Gur, he gets +1 to his cast, and he knows to cast Wild Form, which is going to give a +2 to charge. For Battle Line, we have some Dread Spears, just standard sword and spear guys. We'll see if we can poke some dwarves off some objectives. Then we have our Dark Shards. We have a 20-man unit of Dark Shards with their repeater crossbows. No rend with these guys, but 40 shots. No rend is pretty helpful when you're shooting units with low armor saves. Then we have the handgunners. We have a reinforced squad of handgunners, 16-inch range on their little guns. And then the sergeant is a crack shot, so he has the sniper rifle. Then we have some Free Guild Guard with the sword and shield, so they get a +1 to their save. And they're going to see if they can make sure to protect those handgunners from all these little hand axes being thrown around. We have 2 units of Demogryph Knights. They're all equipped with the lances because the lances are cooler. They also have Devastating Charge, which is 2 attacks, 2 damage on the charge. Finally, I'm going to be taking these Team America dice today. All right, guys, that's my list. Let's take a look at the mission that we're playing today.
All right, everybody, here's the battle plan we're playing today. It's going to be Veins of Gur. This is a great one. You don't know where the objectives are. Starting from the second battle round, one objective will come down somewhere in the center of the battlefield. And starting from the third battle round, one objective will come down in each player's territory. Now, my grand strategy today is a good one for me. It's called Hold the Line. My Runfather is the general, so the Hearthguard are battle line. So everything on foot that isn't a hero is battle line. Michael, what's your grand strategy?
I'm going to take the Cities of Sigmar, specific one called Mighty Beachhead. So I complete this if I control more terrain features than you by the end of the battle.
Excellent, sounds good. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at who's got initiative. All right, everybody, here we are, top of battle round 1. I had less drops than Michael, so I elected to let him go first. Now, you've seen both armies, you've seen the list, so why don't you go ahead and comment down below, let us know who you think is going to win this battle. Michael?
All right, so I'm going to get right into my turn. We're going to go first. I start out with 2 command points. You're going with 3.
Yes, I have 3 command points.
Right. Battle tactic for me this turn is going to be ferociously advance.
Okay, beautiful.
So it's going to be an interesting turn since we don't have objectives. I'm going to play a little cagey and try and be a little tactical about my positioning and just try and get everything just so right so that you can't charge me, and then when it's my turn I can finally get in and maybe do some damage.
Beautiful, sounds like a good plan.
I'm going to do the Hammerhal ability, Banners Held High, so for each unit that I have that has a banner in it, I roll a dice, and on a 6, I get a command point. So I have 4 units with banners.
Beautiful. 1 extra command point.
1 extra command point.
So we both have 3.
It's fantastic.
And then how about heroic actions?
Let's see, heroic actions, we will try to get an extra command point with Carl. Yep, he does.
Beautiful.
So many command points.
He's got one.
Okay.
You're going to have to use it on something. You have to think of something fun to use it on.
Yeah, I'll think
auto-run him.
I'll auto-run him to the same spot.
Auto-run him right into the middle of my army. I would love that. For my heroic action, I'm going to make my Magmadroth be able to do 1 unbind. Because I know you have some casting.
So. I have some casting.
Excellent.
So the Hurricanum has some damage output spells, but they're all out of range. The Battle Mage of Gur has Wild Form, which is a +2 to the charge, but I'm not going to send Carl into you this turn. I'm going to wait. So I'm just going to Mystic Shield a unit, and I'm going to Mystic Shield this unit of Demogryph Knights.
Okay, sounds good. We've already got a 3 up, so that's nice.
I have a +2 to cast, so that actually, so that the 3 with a +2 does go off. So I have a 5.
So I need a 6 on dice to unbind. Unbound with an 11.
All right. You failed me, Battle Mage. So that's it for command phase, right?
I don't think you have anything else, so we'll go ahead and get into movement phase, and we'll show you guys what we did. All right, Michael, tell me what you did with your movement phase.
So first up, we forgot to say in the command phase, but it's this unit, and this unit. The Demogryph Knights and Carl for the Ferocious Advance. So they all moved and advanced.
Yep.
I tucked the Battle Mage behind there. I scooched in the Dark Shards on that side, and then the Handgunners and Free Guard moved in advance. So I only have 1 shooting, and that's from the Celestial Hurricanum with his Storm of Schmatek.
All right, Michael, Storm of Schmatek into the only unit that's in range, which is those poor Volkite Berserkers standing in front of the Runfather. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
Hits on 2s, so 2 hits.
Okay.
So it's D3 mortals.
Okay.
2 D3 mortals, excuse me. Oh, 2 mortals.
Okay.
I only got a guy.
Blink.
There you go.
Brave 7, so I'm GTG. You have no charges, correct?
Nope.
All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and snap onto the hero cam and we'll score you up. Welcome back. That was the fastest turn you've ever seen. Michael, why don't you tell me how many points you scored?
2 points.
2 points.
Yep.
He ferociously advanced, completed his battle tactic. We don't know where the objectives are, so that's that.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get into battle tactics. I'm going to run 3 units as well.
Perfect.
I can't think of anything else that I can do.
Which 3?
It's going to be my 2 units of Hearthguard and my Magmadroth.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yep.
Yep, so that's what I'm going to do, and I need to roll for my Urgold rune right now. I'm going to pick the Rune of Fiery Determination. Regardless of what I roll, my entire army will have a 6-up ward until my next hero phase. If I roll a 6, all of my heroes will also have a 5-up ward until my next hero phase. So, let's see what happens.
Let's see the rune.
It's a 5. Now, there is a command ability where I can make my Urgold rune go off on a 5, but I didn't take that today. So, that's the end of my hero phase.
You don't want to do any heroic actions?
Oh yeah, I guess I do. I am going to try to get 1 extra command point with my General. I don't get it.
I'll try again with Carl. Oh, yep. Nope.
All right, beautiful. Let's get into movement phase and we'll be right back.
All right, David, you have completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on here.
It's all about area denial. So I moved everything forward, trying to zone out the Celestant Prime for when he comes down. I have 10 Volkite Berserkers on the left there. I have 10 with war picks in the back. I have my Magmadroth, both units of Hearthguard, a unit of Volkites, and both of my foot soldiers in the middle of it. And then over here on the right side, I have another unit of Volkites and a final unit of Volkites that is waiting to see where the objective comes down.
That's a whole lot of Volkites. Now this guy's got a thing, right? He's going to hold his breath?
Yes, he's going to hold the Inferno inside him because he did not shoot in this turn. It specifically says if he didn't make a shooting attack, so even if he advances, he can still do it, which is nice. Basically, that's going to raise the rend of his fire breath attack by 2. So it'll be -3 instead of -1 when he goes ahead and shoots. So that'll be nice. You stayed really far away, so I don't have any axes to throw at you because I have to be 8 inches away. This unit's 8 inches away, but they advanced. So that's going to be the end of my turn. I completed Ferocious Advance, and we'll go ahead and get on the hero cam.
All right, so the Fyreslayers have completed their turn. David, what'd you score?
I scored 2 points because I did my battle tactic. We don't know where the objectives are, and we're going to find out right now before the roll-off. So, Michael, go ahead and roll a dice. 2 to 6 here, 7 in the middle, 8 to 12 on the other side. Okay, so it's a 9, so it goes over there.
It'll be like somewhere right about there?
Yep.
We'll measure that out in a second.
Beautiful, and then we're going to get into the roll-off.
Do you even care?
I don't care.
Okay.
I already know. Well, if you win the roll-off, you could make me go.
Yep.
So, you got the roll-off. You're going to take your double turn?
I'm going to have a little think.
I mean your turn. It's not a double turn.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a little think, and then we'll let you know. All right, Wargamers, thinking times are over. We had a big think, and I'm actually going to give David the turn. There's very little that I can do with it, and I don't want to give him the opportunity to have the double. So we're going to get into Fyreslayers, top of battle round 2. David, what's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be Monstrous Takeover with my general. I'm just going to be within 6 inches of that objective at the end. Easy peasy. Michael's sitting on a double turn. If he gets a double turn, I'll be in big trouble, but if we keep going in turn, I'll be in a really good spot right now because my whole army is like 6 inches away from this objective, which is great for Fyreslayers.
Right.
So that's really, really good. I'm going to try to get another command point. Actually, let's do an Urgold rune. All right, I was taking a look at my Urgold runes. I'm going to do the Rune of Farsight. So I am going to add 1 to rune rolls. I'm sorry, add 1 to hit rolls for attacks with fire, steel, throwing axes. If I roll a 6 right now, I get to add 1 to the wound rolls as well. 3s and 3s for axes, yes please.
No.
No, thank you. Okay, well, I'm just going to be doing +1 to hit with all my axes for this turn, and I am going to try to get a command point with my general. And I do.
Nice.
And we're going to move. We'll be right back.
Command point for my general. Got it.
Beautiful. Team America, baby.
All right, now we'll move. All right, the Fyreslayers have completed their movement phase. David, walk us through what we got going on over here.
So these Volkite Berserkers are just being cagey, waiting to see if they're going this way or that way when the objective comes down. This unit of Volkite Berserkers is doing exactly the same thing, here or here, depending on where the objective comes down. These Volkites went ahead and moved. They could potentially get a charge off. These guys...
The Hearthguard?
Yep, the Hearthguard, they move forward into the hole. He's getting ready for a counter strike. My Rune Sun's there, so he's next to his retinue. They still all have their ward and everything.
With these little baby axes.
Yeah, his little tiny axes. That's maybe my favorite model because it's so ridiculous. They're like, let's give him the tiniest little axes you've ever seen. And then we've got some Volkite Berserkers here that walked. They're all in range, I believe. Gosh, 8 inches is not very far. We've got like 7 in range of that squad there. I'll count them up when we actually get into the shooting phase. This unit advanced over here just to force you to get rid of some bodies because they're hanging out next to that objective. And then we've got Hearthguard over here with Flamekeeper, just getting ready to do something cool hopefully soon.
Oh, he only does cool things.
Yep, yep. And Magmadroth, he's going hard in the paint. That's my general, and I don't care. I'm throwing him into the wall of humans so he can do some stuff.
Excellent. We got some shooting, right?
We do have some shooting. Let's take a quick little break so I can count up my axe shots. All right, my brave Magmadroth is facing down the humans. I counted up all of my throwing axe shots, and I have a total of 8. 1 from the Hearthguard Berserkers, 1 from the Runfather, and 6 from the Volkite Berserkers. These are all going to hit on 3s.
And they're all going into the guard, right?
They're all going into the guard. That's the only thing in range.
Ooh.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep, wound on 4s.
Wounded on 4s. Let's go, baby. Let's get some guard. How about 2?
2 wounds on 4 ups. Huh. Saved 1, failed 1.
Okay, cool. 1 guy dies. I like it.
Please.
That's about what throwing axes should do, I think.
Let's do that. Let's do that guy right there. Does he get to spit fire?
He does get to spit fire. He's going to do his roaring fire stream into the handgunners. The attack's characteristic of a roaring fire stream is equal to the number of models in the target unit.
Oh no!
To a max of 10.
Okay.
So he gets 10 attacks. That's pretty good though still. Because the roaring fire stream hits on 2s and wounds on 3s, and it is -3 red.
he's gonna nuke this little squad.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I said the handgunners though.
Yeah, he's gonna kill them.
Well, he's not gonna kill all of them. There's 20 of them. You only have 10 shots.
20, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Oh no, I rolled 3 1s. Okay.
Wound.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
The handgunners are like, oh no!
So 5 guys.
Yeah, 5 guys dies.
This guy's just melted into a little puddle of human goo.
Yeah, they sure did. Okay, that's the end of the shooting phase. Let's look at some charges here. All right, let's charge the Runfather into the guard. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't really play Fyreslayers very often, so this is all just an experiment for me. All the Fyreslayers players are like, this guy is trash at Fyreslayers. What is he doing? Taking 50 Volkites, rolling a 7 to charge.
Okay, so we're going to unleash hell with the handgunners. They do this for free because we're within 3. Everyone's in range. We're getting a +1 to hit because of the Hurricanum.
Beautiful.
We're still hitting on 4s.
Still hitting on 4s?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're base 4, -1 because of unleash hell, and then back to 4 because of...
Sure, okay, I understand now. My Magmadroth is going in. He's an angry dwarf.
And then, so let's start with a crack shot. Misses.
Okay.
Crack shot always misses.
I know, it's because it has a 30-inch range. Okay, it looks like Mag Daddy is going to be taking a hit or 2.
And then on 3s. So 4 at -1, sir.
4 at -1. Let's look for 5s. Fishing for 5s, baby. I save 1. Take 3 wins. Well, that was pretty good. Let's charge some Volkite Berserkers in there. You get an 8. Okay, so the Volkite Berserkers are done charging, and it is time to do some monstrous actions. All right, the Magmadroth is going to stomp, roar. The Magmadroth is going to roar you. You are roared.
Roared, got it.
And the Magmadroth is going to activate first, because I don't want to take any more damage. He has 4 attacks with his Latchkey Grand Axe. And I am going to do an all-out attack.
Okay.
So that's the command point that he got.
Sure.
And are you going to do anything?
Nope.
All right, excellent.
Because it's Ren 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I do know.
No, it's not Ren 3. It's Ren 1.
It's Ren 1? Mm-hmm. All out defense.
Okay, beautiful. I'm deciding whether I want to do an ability or not. So I am going to do an ability, and it is going to be the Fight Last ability.
Okay.
So At the end of, well, when he fights at the end of the combat, he can pile in and fight. I measured, I'm within 3 of the handgunners, so hopefully we'll be able to clear out those guardsmen and then get into them. That's going to be my goal.
Okay.
It's risky to use it right now, but he's going to take a lot of damage in the next turn, so I want to try to really maximize his fightiness right now. And that'll also get me even closer to the Hurricanum, which will be good.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead and fight with him now. So Latchkey Grand Axe, 4 attacks. This is going to be 2s and 3s. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And 3s. You've got 2 at -1.
4s. Save 1 total.
Okay, that's 3 damage. Now we've got 3 attacks from the Blazing Maw. This is 3s and 2s. You've got 2 at -2.
So
5s.
yeah. Hup. Save 1 total.
D3. 2.
They withstand. Even if 1 guy can live, that'd be really good for me.
That would be very good for you.
Yeah.
6 attacks, 2s and 3s. Make 3 saves.
Rend.
Rend 1.
4s. Oh,
That's 6 damage.
that's 6 damage, so that's the spot. Okay.
Okay, your activation. Come closer.
No, I'm gonna stand right where I am.
You're going to stand right where you are.
Yeah,
Okay, you're out of range with your weapons. You
Yep.
do have to fight with all the weapons that you're armed with, but since you're not within range, you don't have to fight.
Yep.
That makes sense.
I do nothing. You go. You can pile in with these dudes now.
Okay, sounds good. I also am going to choose not to pile in.
Oh, you big jerk!
Ah, come on! I know what you're trying to do. You don't want my Magmadroth to fight twice? Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to pile in my Magmadroth
Yeah,
now.
for sure.
He still has all out attack, which is cool. This is something interesting. In the tome, there is an artifact called Magmal Ale, and you can pop it to double his attacks characteristic.
Oh.
Then you can use his ability to give him +1 attacks.
Yeah.
Then you can fight twice.
So you could just murder us.
Nuke.
Yeah.
Nuke. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. His points went up, but his wounds went up, and I think he's a little bit fightier than he used to be. So it is what it is. Okay, so let's do Latchkey Grand Axe round 2. This is 2s and 3s. Everything hits. 3s. 3 wounds.
What's the damage?
9 damage. Now we will attack with the Blazing Maw. 3 attacks, 3s and 2s. Because of all out attack. All hit. All wound. Those are -2 rends. They go right through. D3 damage each for 7 more damage. 9 + 7 is more than 15. We got the squad. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. We're gonna turn off and we'll be on the hero cam to score it up.
All right, Wargamers. That was a pretty good turn for the Fyreslayers. They destroyed my left flank. David, what'd you score?
Well, I scored 4 points. I have 2 for holding the objective in the second battle round. I completed my battle tactic, which was Monsters Takeover, so 4 points total. That puts me at a total of 6 points, and we're getting into Michael's turn. Before we get his turn started, I just want to talk a little bit about what happened. So I used a once per battle ability to fight twice. That was kind of rugged to use that right there, but I didn't need 15 handgunners shooting me, because they did 3 damage with -1 to hit.
Sure.
So if they're hitting even better with Rend, that's no good. So I decided to use that. Did get lucky, get rid of the guard and the handgunners. So Michael's gonna have to put a substantial amount of energy into the Magmadroth now, and I still have lots and lots of bodies on the board, so it was a fair option. So we'll see how it goes. I don't want to get double turned though, so hopefully I don't.
Hopefully you do.
All right, what's your battle tactic, man?
Battle tactic's going to be broken ranks, and I'm going to break these ranks right here.
Okay, they have a 2-up ward until the end of the turn.
Lies.
Just kidding. Broken ranks is fine. I get a command point, so I'm up to 3. And then what are you going to do for your heroic action?
Heroic action, let's try to get a command point with, I don't need a command point, but I don't need anything else. Let's try and get a command point with Carl.
Okay.
Nope.
I am going to finest hour with my Runfather. Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Just in case you try to put some work into him, he'll have that extra save.
Okay. So let's do some casting, right?
Okay.
We're gonna do Chain Lightning here.
Okay.
We're looking for, we're at +1 to cast, so we're looking for a 5 on dice. There we
That's
go.
a 9 on dice,
Yep.
so it goes off. Cool. Volkites take D3.
D3 for 2.
Blink.
Let's arc it here.
Okay.
It arcs. Ooh, let me double check. Did it arc on a 3 or a 4?
Each other.
Did we both agree?
Okay, so I don't take 3 mortals.
That didn't arc.
Okay.
And then here.
Okay.
There.
That arcs.
That arcs.
Okay.
For 2 mortals.
Okay.
Let's do Common of Cassandra.
Okay. Oh, he's a 2-caster.
He's a 2-caster. So we're gonna pick that unit there.
Okay.
We're looking for a 5 on dice. So that's an 8.
Okay, goes off.
Okay. And
My
let's
move
see.
characteristic is 4. Roll 2 dice.
Huh.
D6 mortal wounds.
Here comes the 1. 2.
Okay. Yep.
Could have been much more force.
You're doing work, man. You've got 2 dwarves so far out of the unit, target unit.
Let's do Wild Form with the Battle Mage in
Okay.
the back. And he's going to put that on the General. This
Okay.
gives him +2 to the charges.
Okay, Carl is +2 to his charge. Goes off, right? Because he's
Yeah.
+2 to cast?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Wild form. Let's give
Yep.
him a button. He is FAF. That means
Yep.
fast as you know what. Okay. Well, that was a little bit better. How about you roll to see if you get any more command points? You lost
yeah.
2 of your banners.
So 2.
You do! You get an extra command point. So I have 3, Michael has 4. We're command point rich, man. I can do 1 of everything.
Yeah, I was really hoping to rally, but no.
You can't rally a unit that isn't there anymore. All right, well, that was a fun hero phase.
We're going to move into movement. We'll show you what we did.
Michael, movement phase. Tell me what's up.
So Dark Shards moved, so they're in range of the Volkites. The Demogorgon Knights moved for a easy charge on the Volkites. Carl moved up to the center. David redeployed 3 inches.
Yep. Dwarves don't move very fast, so a redeploy of 3 inches is like getting a whole extra normal move, so I'm pretty happy about that.
We're using these Demogorgon Knights as screens.
Yep. So
And then we moved the Hurricaneum out of dodge.
there he is, hiding. And then
He's going to stay in reserve.
he is staying in reserve. I really tried to make Michael want to bring him down, but he's not dumb. So he's like, no, I'm going to wait until I have 7 attacks and I can fight twice. That scares the ever-loving poop right out of me. Okay, so we've got shooting to do. Where do you want to start?
We're going to start with the Storm of Schmatek.
Okay. All right, so far off in the distance to the right of that Magmadroth, you can see some poor little Volkites that are just minding their own business.
Yep, not
they
hurting nobody.
chose not to fight, they're pacifists. They chose not to fight in the last combat, and Michael is just gonna rain down unholy hell on them anyway, which I think is rude, but he's gonna do it anyway. Let's see what he gets.
Hey up!
Oh no, he rolls 2 1s. I take 2 mortal wounds, 1 guy dies. Blink! And I'm up to 5 on my Flamekeeper ability. All right, what's next?
Let's scooch over to the Dark Shards.
Okay, Dark Shard standing here once again, shooting into some Volkites, just minding their own business. And they are in the distance just over the top of those Demogorgon Knights. Are they all in range?
They are all in range.
That's fine. So 40 attacks.
Yep, we're going to do this in 20 attacks at a time. Hitting on
Okay.
3s.
I didn't like that unit anyway.
And wound on 4s. Three, 6 so far.
I save 1, that's 5 damage.
Huh. Ooh, that was really good. And then 4s again. Seven. Take 7 saves, sir.
7 5s. I save 2. I take another 5 damage, so you took half the unit out. Now, let's do some quick measuring before we move on. I need to see if any of those dead boys are within range of the Flamekeeper. They are, so he's going to be topped off. Whoa! Flamekeeper's ready to do a cool ability.
Oh.
Ability is yet to be disclosed.
I know exactly what the ability is going to be, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Fine, I have to completely do something that I really don't want to do now. Okay, come back over here so we can just explain to the main camera what just happened, because I have to.
Yeah.
We have to explain why my charges are going to be funky.
Yeah.
So David has this ability where as people die, this king gets top out. He gets a special ability. He can choose to do it. What's one of those special abilities?
The special ability is I can charge in the enemy combat phase.
Right.
So if he goes over here to try to take these Volkites down, then I can pile in and fight, or I can charge with these guys.
And just snip, snap.
Sure. And they have a 4-up ward, so I mean, and you still have to get your battle tactic too.
Right.
So you have to fight the Volkites, so you literally just have to hang out and let the Hearthguard fight you.
So what I have to do, what I'm going to try to do now, is actually remove this screen.
Yeah.
And swing this screen around this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge here first.
And then try to jump over.
And then jump over the terrain, which means I will activate and bring this guy in, which I don't want to do.
Right.
But it's better than bringing all of these mortals in on me.
Sure, yeah, because these are the Flame Strike pole axes. Also of note, if I get to charge into him, I'll probably be wholly within 12 of the Magmadroth, and I can use the ability to give him plus everything within 12 plus 1 attack. So,
okay.
So that's pretty good.
So at the start of charge phase, we'll say this now, and then we'll get into charges. Carl's going to spend a command point right here. For everything, all free guild within 12 inches of him, you guys have +1 to charge, +1 to hit.
Okay,
now
excellent.
Let's get charging.
Let's get into the charge cam. Where are you going to start?
Let's start right here, because this is now important.
Okay, Demigryph Knights charging into Magmadroth.
They rolled a 11.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, they rolled a 10 and they get a +1, so.
Beautiful.
Get out of the way!
All right, we've got Demigryph Knights number 2. They need a 2-inch charge. Oh, look, they got it.
Yep.
They smash into some Volkites. Volkites love to die. They love to die.
All right, swing it over to Carl.
Okay, let's do a quick little measure before we swing into Carl. What do you need to do to get this charge off?
Well, I have a +3 to charge.
Okay, so you're +2 because of your sub-faction?
No, I'm +2 because of Wild Form, and I'm +1 because of his command.
Okay, so you got a +3, so you need a 5 on dice to hop down into this hole.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
And I don't get a reroll.
Okay. Well, don't roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
There's a 5 on dice.
5 on dice. Okay. So Carl goes in. Check that out. He is encrusted with enemies.
Encrusted.
Yeah, he is perched on a bed of enemies. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at that pan action. Okay, now we've got some monstrous actions. You get to go first.
Yeah, I'm going to roar your general.
Okay.
3 up. Roared.
Okay, I am going to roar your general. You're roared.
Get roared. Okay. Anything else?
Yep, at the beginning of the combat phase, I'm going to say that these folks can pile in and fight when they die.
Splendid.
And they're all within 4 inches of Carl, so they'll all get to fight on death.
Let's see if Carl can kill this whole squad by himself now.
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, on the dot. So you're 1975, so you could use your +1 to wound right now.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I really, really need to kill him. Okay. So I'm going to use my triumph. +1 to wound. I'm +1 to hit because of my the command ability, the rousing battle cry.
Okay.
So we're going to hit on 2s. We're going to wound on 2s. We're rerolling 1s to wound because of my command tree.
1s to wound or 1s to hit?
1s to wound.
Okay. And who are you fighting?
I'm going to start with Carl into the Volkite.
Okay. Sounds good. Carl into the Volkites.
So let's start with that deadly beak, hitting on 2s.
Okay. Sounds good.
One hit. Of course.
Okay. That's the 4 damage one, folks.
Wounds on 2. It
Okay.
wounds. It's rend 2.
Take it.
Yep, it's 4 damage.
Okay, so 2 Volkites are going to pile in and fight you. 2 attacks each. Not the leader. This is 3s and 3s. Make a save.
3 up. Save it.
Nicely done.
Okay.
I didn't expect them to get that, but
Let's do 6 Razor Claws.
okay.
These hit on 3s. And wound on 2. Wound on 2s.
2's rerolling 1s, the best thing in the world. It's just so good. Unless you roll a 1 into a 1 again.
Okay, so 3 at -1.
6s. Save 2, fail
Okay,
1.
It's 2 damage.
Okay, 1 guy dies, he'll pile in and fight. 1 hit. No wound.
Okay.
Carry on, soldier.
Great Hammer. Dude, I don't have enough. 1 at -2.
Goes through.
Yep. It's D3 damage. 2 damage. Oh no, I failed the battle tactic, dude. That's so bad.
One guy piles in and fights. Yeah, Fyreslayers are chunk. They got 2 wounds each.
Yep.
He didn't do anything.
Nothing.
So I'm so glad that I elected to fight on death with them because they did a big fat no damage. Okay, I am going to activate the Magmadroth into the Demigryph Knights. So Latchkey Grand Axe is going to be 4 attacks, 3s and 2s.
We're gonna all out defense.
Okay. Oh no.
This is what it feels like.
Oh no. And 2s. Oh, -1.
3 up. Failed it.
Yes, 3 damage.
Okay.
What? They have more?
Yeah, they're 4.
Then 3 wounds?
They're 4 wounds.
Darn it. Okay. Let's do Blazing Maw. 3 attacks, 4s and 1s. Okay, -2.
4. Save. Wait.
Claws and
Wait,
horns.
-2.
Yep, and your 2-up save. You're right.
Okay.
Save
good.
with
I
4.
did it right.
Claws and horns. We're still top tier until I take 6 wounds. So this is 6 attacks, 3s and 2s. Five at -1.
3 ups. I failed 2.
4 damage.
Okay, so that gentleman dies, and then this next guy takes 3 damage.
Okay, when I'm done with all my attacks, I roll a dice. If it's equal to or less than the number of models in the target unit, take D3. You do not.
Okay.
Your turn to fight, my friend.
I'm so sad. Okay.
You're all right. You're all right. I'm gonna all-out defense on the big Mag Daddy.
All right, so we have the Demigryph Knight Lance. We have 7 attacks, 3 attacks apiece, 1 extra for the Sargento. And then these are gonna hit on 2s, wound on 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Hitting on 2s.
Oh wait, you don't reroll 1s.
Yes. It's wholly within 12
Oh, of the general.
of the general.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still learning Hammerhal.
Only 2 wounds. These are rend 2, 2 damage, but you reduced one of those damages down to 1. Right?
I reduce all of the damage
That's
by
what I
1. Also, I'm +2 to my save.
Okay.
So I have a 2-up save, goes back to a 4-up save, so 4s. Save 1, fail 1.
Okay.
I take 2 damage, and then on a 4-up, I sling a mortal wound back at you with my magma blood. So you take 2 mortal wounds back into the Demigryph Knights.
Okay. So that guy's gonna die, but not before the mount goes. So the mounts. Hit on 2s. Wound on 3s. 1 mortal. Right? Yes.
Okay.
In addition.
Okay. And then how many saves?
4 saves.
Okay.
At -1.
So this is 3 up. Filled 1.
Okay.
So I take 2 more damage.
Yep.
On 4s, you take mortals. So you take another one, so you take 3 damage total. 3s and 3s, baby. I'm rolling lots of 1s and 2s. It's fine though.
I know the feeling. I get it.
3s and 3s. You got 2 no rend into the Demigryph Knights.
Saving them.
Okay, cool.
All right, Demigryph Knights. We're gonna all out attack.
Okay.
Because we're outside of our bubble of +1 to hit.
Okay.
So we have 3, 6. Here we go. So we got 10 attacks. You hit on 2s.
Okay.
And then they're gonna wound on 4s.
Okay. That was real good. Real good.
And here come the 4s. Okay. So 3 and -2.
Go through.
2 damage apiece.
Okay.
I killed 3 guys. And we got 3, 6, 9 attacks from the mounts.
Okay.
They all hit. Two mortals.
Okay.
And 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds at -1.
Unit's dead.
See? How hard was that, guys? Oh no!
All right. And okay, so Demigryph Knights are in range of some stuff. So the Rune Sun is going to go in first. Just going to check that distance. Yep, they're definitely in range. It's going to go in first. Rune Sun! What is a Rune? Ancestral War Axe. 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1 round 2 damage. You got 2 -1.
4s. Failed them both, so that's a guy.
That's 4 damage. And that's all of his attacks, but he has an ability. And the ability is called Dauntless Assault. After this unit has fought in the combat phase for the first time, if its retinue has not yet fought in that combat phase, is within 3 inches of enemy unit, and is wholly within 12 of this unit, that unit can fight immediately. You pulled it.
You killed the guy that made you in 3.
Well, you know, I could have piled them in first. It would have been the same exact profile. It would have been 2 attacks, 4 attacks, -1, 2. So that's all. Okay, and now we've got 5 attacks coming from these guys. Let's see if we can do 1 damage on Carl, huh? How about 1 save? Yeah, 1 damage on Carl. All right, well, you obliterated 1 unit. I am going to auto-pass the other unit that's not dead. Yeah. And let's see, you lost 2 Demigryphs over there and 1 over here. You have to take Bastful Shock.
So I am gonna auto-pass that guy over there, and then I'll roll for the wounded one. Oh. He lost. He ran.
He ran?
He ran.
Get out of here, Demigryph Knight. Clear the way for the Magmadroth. Are they Bravery 6?
They're Bravery 6. They're puny little humans, man.
Puny humans.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was a gnarly turn. Let's count up some points, and we'll get onto the hero cam and let you know what Michael scored. Welcome back after the bottom of Battle Round 2, right?
That was only 2, yeah.
Bottom of Battle Round 2, that was insane. I was lucky my Volkite somehow survived against a juiced up Carl. I did a little bit of work into those Demigryph Knights, got rid of the unit because they ran to Battle Shock, and was able to get some cheeky pile-ins because of having my Hearthguard and my Rune Sun behind that unit of Volkites. So it's looking pretty good. Michael, how many points did you score?
Big Fat 0. Yeah, so it is 2 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 to 6. We're gonna get in the roll-off. This is an exciting one. This is when the Prime comes down and everything falls apart. So.
Let's see. You break ties.
I break ties. All right. Well, Davey rolled a 6. We'll see you in a minute for the Fyreslayers top of 1.
All right, Wargamers, here it is, top of Battle Round 3, getting in Fyreslayers. But before we do, we got to get some objectives down. So David, why don't you roll for yours? Where is it going to go?
2 to 6 right here, 7 right here, 8 to 12 right there. Let's see what happens. I need to roll 2d6. So it's over here.
Hup.
Thank you.
And then mine,
10.
over there.
Over there. Okay.
All right, through the power of editing, the objectives are here. Got one over there, got one over there.
Yep. My big concern with this matchup was, especially Veins of Gur, is how am I going to get on the objectives? I have been graced with the objectives being close to me, so that's pretty good. I do have a lot of bodies in this list, and I was reading about this army before I started collecting it, and everybody's like, oh, Volkites aren't very good, but they seem like they have a lot of wounds, and I can get a lot of bodies on the board, so I kind of like this list.
Yeah, they're a little bit harder to chew through than I thought they would be.
Yeah, even with that 5-up save, it's just, it's a lot of wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get into my Urgold rune. My Urgold rune is going to be Awakened Steel. So my whole army is going to be +1 to the rend. Mm-hmm. And if I roll a 6, my whole army is going to be +2 to rend.
Let's see that rune. Okay.
Not a rune.
Nope.
Now I'm really feeling like I should have taken that command ability to let it go off on a 5.
It's not good.
Because it would have happened twice. But it's so situational. Like, fight twice was good because he would be gone.
So, battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be, let's do broken ranks on these Demigryph Knights right here.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, we got 2 left, we got 8 wounds, I got a unit of Hearthguard Berserkers staring them down. So that should be doable. I have 2 command points. I am going to attempt to get another one with my Magmadroth. I do not. And what are you going to do for your battle tactic, my friend?
Funny enough, I don't need to Finest Hour on Carl because he has a +2 to his save.
Yep.
So Finest Hour does very little for me. So I will Finest Hour and trying to get a command point with Carl. No.
Okay, I have no other things to do, so we're going to get into a sweet little movement phase, and we'll be back to show you what we did.
All right, my friend, you've completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on over here.
I've got 10 Volkite Berserkers standing on that objective, just hanging out, drinking ale in the name of Grimgi. Over here, what are these guys doing? They're standing there.
They're screening out.
They ran.
Yep.
Yeah, they're screening. A little bit of area denial. Also getting ready to maybe run over to this objective if this unit gets destroyed. Rune Sun, you can barely see him because the model is 1.5 inches tall and has the tiniest little axes you've ever seen.
I can see him.
Okay, there he is. He's in there. He's stuck in. Hearthguard are getting ready to charge. Mm-hmm. 2 Volkite Berserkers, annoyingly, are still alive, and they retreated out of combat. And they're making way for this unit of Hearthguard right here, along with the Flamekeeper who's standing there. The Magmadroth is locked into combat, and we have some Volkites that are getting ready to enter enemy territory.
All right, David, let me ask you a question. You got any shooting?
I do. You can ask me as many questions as you would like. I have throwing axes for days. Nothing's going to hit, nothing's going to wound, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's start over here into the Demigryph Knights.
So you can do the Runeson and all of them at the same time?
The Rune Sun and 10 Hearthguard, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 attacks. 4s and 4s, baby. No +1 rend. That's just for melee weapons.
Okay. Because that'd be too good, right?
Yeah, that would be too good to make them good. Just make them not good. I keep talking shit about this army and they keep doing good. So, I mean, look at that. You got 5 saves into the Demigryph Knights.
I failed 2.
Beautiful. All right, I did 2 damage into some Demigryph Knights. Not bad. All right, good times. We have a whole unit of Hearthguard Berserkers. The Flamekeeper, I always forget his name, so I always go, when I'm going to say his name. We've got the Magmadroth, and we've got 10 Volkite Berserkers. That's 22 shots. Going into Carl, the General on Griffin, 4s and 4s. Okay, that was not average. 5 saves.
3 ups. Failed 2.
Okay, we got 2 damage through with my sweet axes. Sweet throwing axes, man.
Sweet axe, bro.
While we're looking at that fight, there's one more thing I get to do. I get to shoot one shot with my roaring fire stream from the Magmadroth. This one shot is going to hit on a 3.
Nice.
And it's gonna, yeah, it's a wound on a 3. Oh, it missed. It would have been -1 rend and 1 damage. So I'm so bummed that I missed that. Okay, well, let's get into charges. Since we're looking at this engagement here, let's charge the Hearthguard first.
Okay.
Hearthguard, we're going to charge into the general. Roll 6. Okay, Hearthguard are done charging. Let's go ahead and take a look over at the Demigryph Knights. Another unit of some boot sticks going in. Let's see if they can get a 3. We got a 10. All right, so those Hearthguard are in, baby. We're all wrapped around the Demigryph Knights. We got some bubble wrap going. We got the other Hearthguard. They got 6 guys in right now, but at least they'll get to attack, which is nice. Monstrous actions, I am going to roar into Carl. Carl's roared.
Okay.
And what are you going to do for your monstrous action, my friend?
I will Titanic Duel into the...
Okay, Titanic Duel into the Magmadroth.
Yep.
Sounds good. I am going to activate with the Magmadroth first. And then start of the combat, I'm going to use this Flamekeeper ability. So his power goes back down to 1. And he's going to add 1 to the damage of all their melee weapons.
All of whose melee weapons?
The Hearthguard.
Okay.
Yep. Hearthguard get +1 to the damage of their weapon. Okay, let's fight with the Magmadroth. First of all, I need to see what happens when he gets tiered. Runfather, Latchkey Grand Axe, 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. Everything hits. 3 wounds, -2.
So 4 ups. Failed 1.
That is 3 damage.
Okay.
Now we've got 3 attacks with the Blazing Maw. This is 4s to hit and 2s to wound. Okay, 1.
And a 2.
Okay, that's -3.
Saved it.
Nice. And then we've got 5 claws and horns now. -1 goes to -2. So this is 3s and 3s. Three, -2.
4 ups.
2 more damage.
Okay.
And then when he's done attacking, he is going to swing his tail at you. If I roll a 1, you take D3 mortal wounds. I rolled a 1, so you're going to take D3 mortals for 2.
Okay.
Your turn to activate, sir.
Well, I'm going to activate Carl before he dies.
Okay, sounds good. Carl is going hard in the paint.
So 2 attacks with the deadly beaks. These are down to 1 damage now.
Okay, and who are you fighting?
We're still going to fight the
Magmadroth?
Magmadroth.
Okay, I'm going to do all out defense.
Sure. Hit on 2s. Yep. Both hit.
Nice.
Wound on 3s, rerolling 1s. Both wound.
Okay.
Rend 2.
I failed them both.
They're single damage.
They're single damage?
Yeah, because I'm on...
I was getting ready for you to say 8.
Nope. Nope. Single damage now.
Okay, I've suffered 9. Now I've suffered 2 damage so far. We'll keep track so I can spit
Fire blood.
lava at you later.
Okay, 3 attacks with the razor claws. They all 1 hit. And then 1 wound. Rend 1.
I saved it with 5.
Okay, and then 3 attacks with the hammer. They all hit. And then 3s, rerolling 1s.
No,
3
that's way better.
At -2.
-2, and I have a 3-up save, so 5s. I failed 2.
For 2 damage.
Okay, so I took 4 damage total. And you're gonna take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. He has 1 wound left, sir.
Nice. I took 4 more damage, so I have suffered 13. Can I have another wound marker for me, please? 5 attacks, 3s and 3s.
We'll all out defense because we have command points.
Okay. 2, -2. Hold on. Yep, -2.
Save
Nope.
1.
Okay.
Save 1, failed 1. So
2 damage. Hearthguard, 2 attacks each plus the leader. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 21. Let's do an all-out attack here because this is really important. So this is going to be 2s and 3s.
Yep.
That was a great roll. All-out attack was worth it. There's about 5 2s in there. -12, -2, because of Awakened Steel, baby.
4s. Super dead.
He is going home. Well, thanks for coming out to our game show. We'll see you next time. 18 attacks, 1 guy's out.
Okay.
If we roll any 6s here, he's
Super dead.
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 Okay,
There's
he
6
takes
mortals.
6 mortals and dies.
Yep.
Now what does he do?
On a 2-up. Let's see if he comes back. I'm feeling the 1 though. I'm so nervous, Dave.
Oh,
Okay,
he's still
he's alive.
alive. He's still alive.
Okay, and he comes back with how many wounds? 1 wound.
1 wound. All right,
One.
well.
Sometimes 1 is all you need. So what he's going to do is he's going to come over here, and can you put him 9 inches away from those guys?
Yeah. I don't like that one bit. Like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work. And then he'll be right there. Cool.
Is that the end of combat? I believe that is the
Yes.
end of combat.
Yeah.
Okay, that was productive. We'll be back in a minute to show you what I scored.
All right, Wargamers, it is the, what is this?
This is the top of 3.
Top of 3?
Yep.
Fyreslayers have completed their turn. David scored an obscene amount of points.
I did. I scored 12. I have all 3 objectives. The number of points you score on each objective is equal to the battle round, so that's 9 points. Killed a monster.
Yep.
And completed my battle tactic, which was Broken Rings.
Yep.
Yep. So currently it is 18-2.
Yep.
And cities are getting ready to fire back. So Michael, battle tactic, dude.
We are going to bring it down.
Okay, bring it down.
Yep.
Seems like a good plan.
Seems like a good plan.
Okay.
And then we're going to try and heroic recovery on Carl.
He
Sure,
gets it.
he gets it.
Very nice. For 1.
He has 2
Okay,
two
he's
wounds,
got,
everybody.
He's got 2 wounds.
He's still
He suffered 11.
he's still kicking.
Okay.
We're gonna get casting.
Okay. I am going to use my 1 ability,
Okay.
where at the beginning of a phase, I can give my Runfather a 3-up board.
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
Do you also want a heroic recovery?
Yes. Okay. So let's backtrack a little bit.
Sure.
Let's heroic recovery.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I rolled.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
There you
So
go.
he heals 3, or D3. He heals
2.
2. Okay. So now he's got 5 wounds. I'm gonna hang on to that actually. I'm gonna
Sure.
hang on to that. I've also suffered 11. I'm equal to Carl. Okay. I'm gonna
All right.
hold on to that. Hopefully your casting doesn't take him down.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go chain lightning here.
Okay, and it's going to hit everything.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't go off.
Okay. So it failed. Okay, so I made the right choice holding on to that ward.
Let's go. So let's do Common Cassandra on the Magmadroth.
Okay.
Goes off.
Goes off.
I can't beat his move characteristic, so just
D3.
D3. Oop. There's 3.
Oh no! He's got 2 wounds left.
And then we have a cast with the. He's going to Mystic Shield these guys.
Okay.
He gets.
That goes off. Okay. Mystic Shield on the bros.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into movement.
We'll show you what we did.
Show you what we did.
Michael, movement phase. Tell me what's up, man.
Let's see. Carl moved up 7. Basically he's thinking about late game. Is all he's thinking about. If that's very optimistic of me, but he's thinking about late game, like how do I get Monstrous Takeover later? How do I get Ferocious Advance and those type, or Savage Spearhead, those types.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's what he's doing. The Celestant Prime came in probably a turn too late in retrospect. And
He's like, I'm here, guys.
I'm here. I see you don't have an army. He's gonna see if he can single-handedly kill everything on the table.
Yeah.
In 2 battle rounds.
Yeah. The Celestant Prime had a Twitter date that a Tinder date that ran too long.
Your old Dave.
He's all sweaty. What's that called? The social medias? Okay, so he's there.
Yep.
What's next?
Let's see. These guys are holding the pass.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
Thou shalt not pass.
Storm of Shishmatek has failed us for 2 turns. Hopefully we can actually hit this turn and do a couple damage.
Okay.
And then the Dark Shards have moved to do some shooting.
Beautiful.
And the Battle Mage is standing on the point. So if we can kill this guy off the point,
he ran his Battle Mage, and he has 2 on the point. We talked a lot about not letting him give me a redeploy, because I could have redeployed my Hearthguard onto the objective, so he didn't do that. And that is what's going on. We're going to get into some shooting, yeah?
Let's do it.
Where do you want to start?
Let's Storm of Shishmatek.
All right, so we're getting ready to do some shooting. Michael, you've got a nasty little shot from the Hurricaneum Storm of Shmatek. 3 hits.
You were at 2 moves.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 hits. So 3, 4, 5 mortals.
Okay.
Now, I think we forgot to say it again, but you have a 3-up ward right now, right?
At the beginning of any phase in the battle, once per battle, I can have a 3-up ward.
Right.
So I elected to do that at the beginning of the shooting phase. Let's see. 3-ups. He's
know.
dead. Magmadroth goes down. All right, so Michael is going to use his Comet Strike Scepter and pick a point on the battlefield. Every unit within 3 inches will take D3 mortal wounds. He's going to pick a spot right next to my Flamekeeper, a unit of Volkites, and also the Hearthguard.
So
on the
Flamekeeper? 2 mortals.
Okay, he just takes it.
Yep.
Okay.
Next set of Volkites. Take 3.
Okay. Thank you.
And then
Hearthguard.
Hearthguard. 3.
3. 4-up ward. Save 1, fail 2. 1 guy goes down, and 1 guy had a wound.
He had a wound from an erroneous thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I scooched it over. That was an erroneous wound.
Erroneous? Okay, what's next? You've got some Dark Shards.
Dark Shards.
I am going to all-out defense into my Hearthguard.
Okay.
So they will have a 4-up, 4-up.
Nice. Hit on 3s. Moving on 4s. Three, 6, 9, 10. That's from the first half. 4s and 4s. Maybe do 2 damage. Here we go.
You'll do more than 2.
2.5.
You do 4 damage.
Okay. That's twice as much as I thought. Here we go, second half. All right, so let's, have you ever seen all fours? 3, 6, 7, 4 ups, David.
4 up, 4 up.
Do it.
Take another damage.
Okay.
So you did 5 damage. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
So I only have 1 charge, and that is the Celestant Prime.
Beautiful.
And the Celestant Prime is not going to charge. He's going to foresee the future and change the dice roll to a 12.
And he just moves 12 inches right into combat.
Yep.
Celestant Prime is charged. Do you wish to charge anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to charge the Griffin.
Okay.
Just because I don't foresee. Just because. We're going to charge the Griffin. Huh.
Beautiful. He goes in.
Now we can double fight the Griffin who's wounded.
Yeah. So, I am going to elect to let these Volkite berserkers pile in and fight when they die, because they are definitely not going to survive this.
So we're going to roar them.
Okay.
We don't have any command points.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to roar them. We're just going to get stomped, yo.
Okay. Get stomped. I get stomped. For 2 mortals. Yipe.
He gets to fight.
Oh. Yipe. I am going to pile in and fight into the Griffin. 4 is to wound on these bad boys. Take 1 wound minus 1.
Save.
Oh yeah, because he's +2 to his save. Very nice. Okay.
7 attacks. All attack with the Prime.
Okay.
Okay.
2s and 2s.
Can you pile him as 3? Just around. Bring it around town.
Celestant Prime, fight again.
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Oh yeah. See, that's better than 6 hits anyway.
6.
Damage goes through.
Yep. So it's 18 damage.
18 damage. Cool. These 4 are gonna die and fight into him.
Okay.
And these 4 are gonna die and fight into him. And then my, hold on, 16, and then, yeah. So 5 into the Prime and 4 into Carl.
Okay.
So 4 into Carl, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3s and 3s. I'm sorry, 3s and 4s, because these are war picks. Oh, come on, baby. Make 3 saves. Oh, he saved them all. Okay, and then we've got 5 into the Celestant Prime. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Plus 1 is 5. Prime needs to make 4 saves. Minus 1 Ren, so you're 4 up, 4 up.
4 ups. Fill 2. 4 ups for the ward. So
Save them all. Very nice. Okay. Is that all the fighting there is?
that is all the fighting here is. This guy's going to make his free pile inch move because he charged.
Okay. Cool. I am going to take Battle Shock for this unit right here on a 6, 1 runs away. I'm good.
He's good.
This guy is Bravery 7, lost 1. He's fine.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and snap off, and we'll let you know how many points Mike scored. Welcome back, everybody. So we just got done with the bottom of battle round 3. It went pretty good for you. You got 2 objectives.
So that's 6 points. And then I completed the battle tactic for 2, and I slayed a monster for an extra 1. So that's 3, 6, 9 points.
9 points.
So I'm 11 to your 18.
11 to 18, yep. So you definitely fired back there. Veins of Gur is all about the late game, baby. So we're gonna go ahead and roll off and see what happens.
6.
Oh!
Yay!
All right, Michael gets the turn. Top of battle round 4, cities. Welcome back, everybody. Top of battle round 4. This is getting really exciting now because Michael has a chance for redemption because he got a double turn. So, Michael, what are you going to do for your battle tactic?
Monsters take over.
Battle tactic complete.
Done.
That seems pretty good.
Yep.
I'll get over there in about 3 more turns, but there's only 1.5 turns left in the game. So.
Right.
Okay, what are you gonna do for heroic action?
Heroic recovery.
Oh, he did it again! Oh my gosh.
Hup. For 2.
For 2? Okay, so he suffered 9 now.
He's slowly clawing back.
Yeah, he's licking his wounds over there. And the funny thing is he's not going anywhere because he has to hold that objective. So it's like, yeah, it's fine. I am going to try to get a command point.
Okay.
On a 2-up, because my general's dead.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm going to give it to him.
Sure.
And I am going to
Here you go.
try to rally some berserkers.
Right here?
Right here.
Oh, right there. Oh, goodness.
Okay, we get 2 more back.
Nice.
That guy on 1 wound brought that unit back. Okay.
So let's do... let's do the Comet of Cassandra
Okay.
into this unit from the wizard.
Okay. Into the Hearthguard.
Into the Hearthguard.
Okay.
Because they scary.
Goes off.
Also, I'm off on an 8.
Okay.
That beats their movement.
D6.
So it's D6. Hup.
4s. I
Good job.
saved 1 and I failed 1.
1 guy.
Yay!
Okay. Then we're going to Chain Lightning to the Hearthguard. That goes off. So Hearthguard take D3 for 2.
Saved them both.
Okay. The Volkites on a 4-up. These guys on... Nope. And then this gentleman...
You can do it!
Nothing.
Okay. That was the worst chain lightning I've ever seen.
Yeah, usually it's pretty...
Yeah, usually it smacks.
Pretty small.
Smacks.
Spot on.
So, what's next?
So let's do the battle range.
Okay.
So he's going to Mystic Shield you.
Okay.
Hup. Sure.
That goes off so hard. Okay.
That's the hero stuff.
We'll get into movement.
Show you what we did.
All right, we're back from Michael's movement phase. Tell me what you did, starting with your general.
Stayed perfectly still.
Okay, he's on the objective on the far side,
Yep.
looks good. The Celestant Prime is getting ready to eat some more dwarves.
Yep.
Beautiful. We've got your screen, still standing there being a screen. We've got
The Hurricaneum is going to schmatek a little bit, and then the Dark Shards are all within 16 to shoot your Hearthguard.
beautiful. All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and get into some shooting. Where do you want to start?
We're going to actually start with the Prime in the back.
Okay.
He's going to call down his, we'll use his Scepter,
Okay.
and he's going to pick probably this spot right here. Yep, this spot right here, so
Okay.
that he can hit all 3 units.
Okay. Okay, so Celestant Prime in the background there is going to pick this point on the battlefield, hit the Hearthguard, the Hero, and the Volkites.
So let's start with your Flamekeeper. He takes 1 mortal.
Okay.
Let's do the Volkites. Take 1 mortal. And Hearthguard, take 1 mortal.
They take it.
Dark Shards with their repeater crossbows into the Hearthguard.
Okay, sounds
You can
good.
all out defense.
I will, because I have 2 command points, so let's do it. It's nice of you to ask me. I wish people would do that in tournament. Do you want to use this thing that would help you? Okay.
I prefer to just fast roll and be like, sorry.
Oh, it's too late. So you've got 3-ups, 4-ups, and then I've got 4-ups, 4-ups. Is that confusing? Maybe. Are we going to do it anyway? Yep.
Heck yes. Two, 4, 6.
Okay, let's do 4-up, 4-up. Failed 1.
Okay. Second volley. I feel like I picked up a 3. And 4.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, it's none. Never know.
We'll never know. But
Nope.
you, the viewers, will know. 6.
6 again.
4s, 4s. Failed 2. 1 more guy who goes down.
Okay. Whole bunch of those little guys. Mm-hmm. Okay.
They never die.
Let's attack.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna smack this hero.
Okay, sounds good.
Hup.
He takes 3 at least, so he's dead.
Got him. Crushed him.
Flamekeeper implodes.
Now, for the first time ever, David, I am not going to auto charge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll it.
Okay.
Hup.
And he just rolls a 12. Okay, well, he does what he does. And he moves 3 inches.
That's so
okay,
funny.
Sounds good. I'm gonna fight on death.
Yep. Okay. I'm specifically not all out attacking because I would like to actually use my command ability.
Okay.
Just for once.
Sounds good. Okay.
Just one time.
You got 7 attacks, 3s and 2s.
3s and 2s.
Well, you didn't need it anyway because you didn't roll any 2s, so I'm glad you didn't do all out attack. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay. Let's fight you with some war picks. I think I was fighting into you with 2 attacks each last time, and they only have 1, but that's okay because I did literally 0 damage.
Literally 0 damage.
3s and 4s. Two saves.
Hup. Failed them both.
Nice.
4s.
Yeah, we cut his cloak a little bit.
It's a little
I got him right
pattern in
here.
it. Okay. Now, I get to do something. This is like the whole reason I took this list, right?
You're gonna fight me again, right?
Because righteous purpose.
Okay.
I get to fight again because I'm wholly within your territory. I'm within 3 inches. I am a hero. Boom, command point, fight again.
Love it. He's fighting again. I am putting some models away. Just roll it.
Hup. I rolled really badly.
Okay, you
Okay.
missed more than half your attacks.
Yep.
That's fine. 2s.
Okay.
Okay, that's
That's 9 damage.
the squad. He got the squad even though he missed with half of his attacks. 2, 4, 6. Hold on. Only 4 attacks. 3s and 4s. You're gonna get war picked.
Nope.
Oh, you're not gonna get war picked. Okay. Well, that was pretty good.
Can you fail a leadership on these Hearthguard for me?
You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna roll it because I only lost 3. So the only way one can run is if I roll a 6.
Let's see that rune.
Just for you, baby.
Nope.
Nope, I rolled a 5. Pretty close though.
All right, guys, that's it. We're gonna score it up, and we'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Michael just got done with his turn. How many points did you score, Michael?
3, 6. So hold 3. We'll hold this one for 3. That one for 3.
For 4.
So that's
It's
6.
4th battle round.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah, so you score 8
8
plus 2.
9, 10.
10. Okay, so it was 11 to 18. It is now 21 to 18, and we're going to get into the bottom of battle round 4, Fyreslayers. Let's see if I can pull this down. So my battle tactic, I'm going to do a special one. Stand by. All right, I am going to do a special battle tactic that's in the Fyreslayers battle tome, Seize by Force. I picked this tactic if I control fewer objectives than your opponent. You complete this battle tactic if you control more than your opponent. So he now has 2 and I have 1. At the end of the turn, I'm going to have 2 and he'll have 1.
Cute.
I could just do Conquer, but I want to show you guys these fun new battle tactics in this book. So there we go. Okay. I am going to attempt to get a command point with my Rune Sun on a 2-up. He gets it.
Okay. I will try to heroic recover again. Oh.
7! He does! He heroically recovers again.
Oh. 3!
For 3, yeah. So he's suffered, only suffered 6 wounds now. Carl is unkillable.
He's slowly coming back.
Okay, do I have any other hero phase shenanigans? No, I only have 1 more hero left.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a pretty good job of killing these dwarves. I don't think I can issue, what is the distance to issue rally?
So if it's from non-general, the command is 12.
12.
But if it's from a sergeant can issue rally.
Well, I have 1 command point and then I have 1 from him.
So there you go.
So, yeah, let's try to rally these Hearthguard.
Rallying the Hearthguard.
Okay, there's 6 dead. We get one back. Okay, that was worth it. Anytime you get a Hearthguard back, that's good. And I don't have to worry about coherency because there's only 5 models.
Only 5 guys.
Only 5 dudes. So I am trying to get as close as possible to those other units. Okay, my rune, that's what I need to do. I'm doing the +2 move one. Let's tell you what it is.
It gives +2 to move.
It gives +2 to move. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, it's the +2 move one. We're talking about how we need to learn the names of things. Like, every time you use Bastion, you call it lightning fingers. We don't know what it's actually called, but he just does mortals. So this is going to be the Rune of Relentless Zeal. See, that sounds cooler than the +2 move one.
Yeah.
Yep, I get to add 2 to my move characteristic of all my Fyreslayers, and if I roll a hot 6 right here, they also are +2 to charge.
Whoa!
Yeah, so they're +2 to move, +2 to charge. Okay. On that note, let's get into movement phase, and I'll show you what we did.
All right, David, you've completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on here.
I am on those 2 points, holding them like crazy. I've got lots of bodies on both objectives. They're just going to stand there. And then over here, I've got a unit of Hearthguard with broad axes and my little Rune Sun, and they're going to go try to have some fun against the Celestant Prime.
They decided they wanted none of these Dread Spears.
That's right.
That's right.
They didn't want any of that. The Dread Spears have Mystic Shield. They have 1 wound and a 3-up save. I don't think they could have killed him.
Nope, too risky.
So. Nope, that's too risky.
This
I do
guy,
have some
though.
throwing axes. So we've got 4 throwing axes into the Prime. Let's see this. We've got 2 hits and 1 wound.
Saved it.
Saved it. Okay, beautiful. Let's get into some charges. I'm going to start with the Hearthguard Berserkers. +2 to charge.
Good call.
Let's go. They get a 10.
Yep.
Rune Sun going in. He gets a 7. He needs, oh, hold on.
That's fine.
No, that's fine. Okay, Rune Sun goes in.
Huzzah!
Now, Rune Sun and his retinue both get to fight, so I'm just going to activate both of these units. Let's see if we can kill the Prime.
I will all out defense.
Okay, sounds good.
And I still have my reroll. So I get 1 reroll, and I'm probably using it on one of my saves.
Boop. Beautiful. Rune Sun's going to go. He's got 5 attacks, 3s and 3s. Make 3 saves, -1.
3 saves, -1.
Save them all.
Saved them all.
Very good. Now let's pile in with the Hearthguard. All attack. We've got 21 attacks.
2s and 3s.
I feel like the Prime's gonna live through this. He is so chunked.
I hope so.
Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12 saves.
3,
-1.
6, 9, 12, so we got a 3-up save.
He takes 6 damage.
Okay. Take 3 damage.
Okay, he's half dead. Boop.
He's fine,
All right,
bruh.
fight me back.
So this guy is still within his ward, right?
Yep.
And how does that work again? And he like
He
pushes
has a
down-
3-up pass.
Yeah.
And then they still get their ward after he passes the wound.
Okay. So I'm still gonna target him.
Okay. Into the Rune Sun. Nice.
Sure. So that's 3, 6 into the rune sun. So he's gonna on 3-ups try and pass him.
He fails 3, so he's dead. And then they no longer have a ward
Oh.
because he's dead, but all these attacks happen at once.
Right.
So we've got 9 ward saves. 2, 4, 6. 3 guys die. Okay.
And then you might fail leadership, but unlikely.
I lost 3.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Wow, well, that was a roller coaster.
Yes, it
I
was.
bounced right off of that Celestant Prime. That was insane. All right, let's turn off and we'll let you know how many points I scored.
All right, Wargamers, it is the bottom of battle round 4. David, what'd you score?
10 points. I hold 2 objectives and I completed my battle tactic because I now hold more objectives than you. So
Right.
that's 2 points. That's 10 points
That's
total.
10 points. Yep.
So it's 18, no, 21,
Right.
28.
Right.
Fyreslayers. And now we got to roll off. You went first.
You roll, because I break ties.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful. All
Wow.
right. Looks like we're still playing Warhammer.
Yeah.
We'll be back for the top of battle round 5. Welcome back, everybody. Top of battle round 5. This game has been nuts. So Michael gets to go. He is going to choose battle tactic. What?
Savage Spearhead.
Okay.
And just keep 2 wholly within your territory.
Beautiful. Sounds good.
So we'll get into heroic actions. I'm not going to heroic recovery anymore because he's not going anywhere.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'll try and get a command point with the hurricane.
Okay.
Yep.
I am going to 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to rally this unit right here.
Okay.
1 more back. Oakley dokley. What's next?
Let's do some casting. Let's go Comet of Cassandra right here.
Okay. Sounds good. Goes off.
Let's get more than a 2 on this. Let's beat your movement. We beat it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get more than a 2.
You can do it. I believe you. You got less than a 2. You got a 1.
There's 1 more.
Okay. I take a mortal.
Okay.
Chain lightning, I'm sure.
Chain Lightning's next. So that's 5, 6, it goes off.
Okay.
And D3 mortals. So there's 2 mortals. And then on a 3-up, it'll arc to the hearth 4-up.
4-up. Yep.
It does. And then D3 for 3 on the Hearthguard. And then a 4-up to the Volkite. It does not.
Okay.
And then the Battle Mage will do Arcane Bolt.
Goes off.
It goes off. And
Excellent.
He'll just hold on to that one. Coolio. That's it for hero stuff.
Let's get into movement and we'll be right back. All right, Michael, tell me what you did for your movement phase, starting with the general.
He's just chilling.
Okay, excellent.
He's doing a great job, living his best life. And the Prime's doing his thing. He's gonna fight some guys. Our Dread Spears have finally decided to move out of the gorge, and they're gonna see if they can run around this corner and maybe make a charge.
Excellent, sounds good.
Yep. And then all of our Dread Spears moved up to get as many on the point, and it's all gonna be coming down to this shooting and see if we can whittle down the Fyreslayers.
Michael's gonna be using Storm of Schmatak. Who's your target?
The Volkites.
Okay.
Hup. So 2 hit. There's 3, 4 mortals. And the Prime will pick.
Can he do that when he's in combat?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't even know.
Is it a missile weapon?
No. Because it doesn't have a. It just says in the shooting phase, you pick 1 point on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
so you can still do it.
Yep. So we're going to use the Comet Strike Scepter, and we're going to pick this point on the battlefield from the Prime.
Okay, beautiful. Go
So
ahead.
that'll hit all 3 units. So let's start here. 3 mortals.
Okay.
And then the Volkite, or the Hearthguard, 3, and then the Volkites for 2. And then all of the Dread Spears into those Volkites.
Okay.
Not Dread Spears, Dark Shards.
I suppose I will. No, I need to auto pass them. Go ahead.
Okay, 3s and 4s. Okay, so that's 5.
2 more guys are dead.
They were 1 damage. You failed 4?
Failed 4.
Okay.
2 more guys are dead.
Just making sure. Two, 4, 6, 7.
That's the squad.
Top of the charge phase. This guy will let go of his arcane bolt and just do 1 mortal.
Okay.
Dread spears are looking for this charge around the corner. I don't think a 6 is going to do it.
They need a 8.
We have 2 command points, so let's spend 1.
Get it, Dread Spears!
We rolled a 3, so much worse. 7 attacks. Hit on 3s. Hit on 2s. 1 wound.
It goes through. 3 damage. Okay. I'll fight you back. I had 5 Hearthguard, I lost 3, 1 could run on a 6. Let's do an all-out attack here.
Okay.
So that's going to be my last command point. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Plus 1 for the leader, 13, 2s and 3s.
That was good hitting.
Yeah, that's good hitting. Okay, you've got 3, 6, 9, 10 saves. -1.
Force. That was really bad. That was incredibly bad.
They're 2 damage apiece.
Yep. He's gonna be dead.
16 damage.
See, that's what I get for like wanting to do the double fight instead of just all out attacking. That's exactly what I
That's
get.
true.
That's,
yeah. Yeah, he's
yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
All right. Now he explodes. Just kidding. We've done that before too. Cities versus.
Oop.
Yeah.
Okay, out he goes.
Okay. Well.
That's a failed battle tactic. I just screwed it up. Oh no!
It's a failed battle tactic. Yeah.
What have I done, David? Okay, let's
do
score it
Battle
up.
Shock for the Hearthguard real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We'll score it up real quick and we'll be right back.
All right, Wargamers, this is it. We're getting into the wrap up. So for the final score for the game is going to be 36 for the Fyreslayers and 34 for Cities. So I scored, what was that, 10 on my final round.
Mm-hmm. So you were 31 points.
Yep.
And then you completed your grand strategy, which was
the Mighty Beachhead.
Mighty Beachhead. He controlled more territory than me, so he ended up with 34 points.
Yep.
However, because I had such a strong lead early on, I was sitting at 28. I would have scored 5.
You could just walk away. You didn't have to engage at all.
Right. I scored 5 on the center objective over here. I was holding it with 2 Lonely Volkites, that unit that just rallied a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have put me at 33 points, even without scoring a battle tactic, because I don't think I could have done one. And then I would have completed my grand strategy for a grand total of 36, 34, 36. That's one hell of a close game. So that just goes to show you that if you're losing early on in Veins of Gur, you definitely can fire back because you can score so many points at the end. It's deceiving how many points you can score. Let's talk MVPs, LVPs. Who are you going to pick?
Obviously, the MVP is the Prime.
Yep, MVP is the Prime. Yep.
All hope was lost. It was the darkest day, and then the Prime came down in shining light and like just started smashing stuff.
Yeah, he killed 2 units of Volkite berserkers. He killed my Rune Sun. He ran out of steam. He got tired at the end.
That was my own fault. I really shouldn't have played it the way I did.
You wanted to fight him twice.
Yeah, which was greedy.
But all-out attack would have been really, really good.
I should have just all-out attacked.
Yeah. So he only got 1 through out of 7 attacks, which is not like him. I was very lucky there. Then I was able to kill him, which
made me fail my battle tactic.
Right.
Which would have tied the game.
Right. Another thing, Dread Spears, center of the table.
Failed the charge.
8-inch charge,
Yep.
8-inch rerollable, they failed it. If he got that charge, you would have won.
Yep.
So that was a really, really good game. I gotta give MVP to my man, the Magmadroth man. He did great.
And he overcame new model syndrome.
Yep.
Which is a real thing.
Yeah.
And he just came in and crumped left and right.
Yeah, he got a unit of Demigryph Knights.
Yep.
He
snagged Carl.
Almost got Carl. He got Carl down to 1 wound so the Hearthguard could get him.
That's right.
He got the handgunners and he got the other guys.
The guard.
The guard, yeah.
Yep.
So he definitely gets MVP. He's just cool looking too. He's a lot of fun. My Rune Son is going to get LVP today because he charged into the Prime and died immediately.
The Prime just squished that little guy.
He gets LVP.
Yeah.
And I got to fight you with everything.
Yep.
But I couldn't put in the work. So Rune Son, favorite model in the line. Tiny little axes, love it.
Yep, you're gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna run at least 1 Rune Son every time I run this army. The Volkite list is good, except I never charged you with Volkite Berserkers. You're always charging me. So I actually didn't get to use the Vostarg ability at all.
Huh.
I do like having 166 wounds on the table. It's a lot of wounds to chew through, and you also can spread out really well and hold stuff.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So far, Fyreslayers are 2-0. They haven't played a really good army yet, though, so we'll see. They're going to get crushed eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think because we didn't talk LVP for me, and it's the Demigryph Knights.
Yes.
And I bought these, I painstakingly painted them, and I love them, and then you're going right back onto the shelf.
Yeah.
to
I
be
like to
banished.
pull them out, though, because we started this channel like 5 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And this is the first time they've ever gotten to be on the table.
I've owned them for like 2 years, and it's the second time.
Yeah, they are a little dusty. You guys can't see, even though this is 4K, but they're a little dusty. So, yeah, that was one hell of a game, man. Big shout out to Baron of Dice. We love rolling these dice, man. They're beautiful.
Yep, they're really great.
If you're new to the channel and you're still listening, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We appreciate every single one of you. And that's it for tonight's battle report. So we'll see you for the next one.